What? D- Did I just turn the universe to stone? Did I just do a big old petrify on the entire game? That's the end. That's the end right there. I mean, the way everyone was talking, I figured, yeah, we'd be bringing forth the apocalypse, but wow, is this a good thing? Everyone seemed pretty keen on it. Like something about being able to embrace their dreams or something. I guess everyone just gets to live in their own head now, and that's what they want. But I don't know. I wouldn't exactly call this a happy ending. Bittersweet at the best, and that's a bit of a push. I just spent however long I spent. This episode 12? This was episode 12, so about 12 hours bringing forth the apocalypse. In fact, I didn't even spend 12 hours bringing forth the apocalypse. I spent 12 hours trying to improve the world, only to then bring forth the apocalypse. That kind of, perhaps there is another possible fate for New Thailand. If you reload your save file, you'll find yourself back before the Anodyne. Have you tried returning to Dustbound Village? Remember, you can always change your mind. I believe in you. I mean, I was gonna wrap up. I was gonna call that a day. I figured maybe there was another ending, possibly. But if they're going to, like, tell me there's another ending, if they're gonna make it that obvious to me, then maybe we return to Dustbound Village. This video is gonna go a little long. I apologise for that. Although I suppose if you enjoy my company, then bonus content, right? Hi. This is the bonus content. You just got to see me drive into a rock. I mean, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? It was pretty fun. I try and remember where Dustbound Village is now. I think this next one is Stavros and the other guy. Yeah, so it's the next one after this. You know, I figured there'd probably be something more in that area. I kind of thought there'd be cards there that I'd have to get at some point, and I was just sort of getting around to it, but in actuality, this is where the alternate ending hides. At least I assume this is where the alternate ending hides. It's very possible. Knowing this game and its developers, it's not impossible that there is no alternate ending. It would be the mightiest of dick moves, but I'm not putting it past him. How do I do this? Do I just talk to it? Yeah. And then we fall down the tower, right? This is what we do. I don't remember this being so long. It probably was. Can't imagine they've changed it, but pretty fun. Speedrun that shit. Try and avoid the bouncy pads. Gravity in the cave returns to normal. Alright. I have to remember more voices now, aren't I? Oh. It sucks that I have to remember things. Hello! Look at you! Look at that afro! What a good boy. What an awful, hideous good boy. Nova pets Wolgali. Wolgali seemed to like that. Nano Cleaner Nova. I'm so ashamed when I think of the last time we met, when I was wild. My poofs were matted with dirt and tangled with twigs. I was rude to you, no doubt. Please accept my most humble apologies. What's that? You would like to explore inside of me? Well, I would be deeply honored. That's not creepy at all. The voice probably didn't help. I'm sorry, how embarrassing. I'm having a hard time opening myself to resonance. Oh goodness. I promise I would like to let you in, but my body can be so frustrating at times. Esteemed nano cleaner, I would hate to have you go out of your way for me, but I have heard of a powerful artifact called the Trilock Collar. Of course that fucking thing was relevant somehow. Perhaps if you were to collect the collar and fasten it around my neck, I would be able to resonate with you once again. Oh, I would be so pleased, Nano Cleaner Nova, if I could belong to you. Sounded disturbingly sexual. Can't help but notice that I haven't given all the cards in yet, but maybe I don't have to. Do I have the Trilock collar? Got the Trilock collar base, the Gren lock, the blue lock, and the red lock. Do I need to, like... I seem to have everything I need, but how do I put it together? Do I just give it to him? Nano Cleaner Nova, is that the Trilock collar for me? Wow. You would really accept me as your own? Well then, there is no doubt in my mind anymore that I'll be able to spark a connection. However, I don't think I have a dust crystal inside of me currently. I would hate for you to waste your time. You know best though, of course. Nova fastens the collar around Wolgali's neck. The air is thick with air, I guess. At least it's not dust. Nova, spark this being, forge a connection. Enter them and, take a look around. Shrink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova. What is going to... Dustbound Village question mark? Huh? Why does everything look different? Have I landed in the wrong area? Drem, I'm so glad to see you. What happened here? Hey? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry about how I left things earlier. Drem, I was mad at myself, and I shouldn't have taken it out on you and Elegy. Can you forgive me?
Well, hello, visitor. Welcome to Robustbound Village.
Drem, what are you talking about? Don't you mean Dustbound Village?
Dustbound Village? What an absurd notion. Dustbound? As if the center would ever allow such a fate. We here in Robustbound Village look forward to nothing but vigor and good health. You are the center's own nano cleaner, correct? It is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you enjoy your stay here in Robustbound Village.
Drem. It would appear something is up. Housing wrestling ring. Same shit, right? Same shit? Who are you? Oh, never mind me. Alright, I won't.
Yes, perfect. I have completed another painting. The center created me to be an artist. I can work tirelessly without taking breaks because I know that I am destined for true greatness.
Flawless French accent as always. What's this? Nova found Palisade's card, but it's all torn and taped up. Drem was sorry that he tore up your card. He didn't know at the time what Palisade meant to you. Elegy? What was her voice? It's good to see you, Nova.
Elegy, is it really you? What happened here? Why is everyone different? Have you ever blinked at the exact moment that someone turned out to be light? That turned out the light? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It almost feels like time cheated to rob you of that instant of transition, to make it forever impossible to reconcile the puzzle pieces of your existence. Something like that. That would do. I saw Drem, but he was different. The life we had here in Dustbound Village was incompatible with the Center's vision, and so we were reset. My friends forgot everything they had once known. Ash and I escaped by chance with our dust-channeling peekaboo game. We vanished at just the right time and escaped the Center's gaze. Why does it have to be this way, Elegy? Why does it have to hurt so much? Maybe it was a mistake to come here. If I bring about the Anodyne, I can undo all of this sadness and loss. Nova, this loss that you feel, this is like a small taste of the Anodyne. If you give in to the Center, you will lose yourself completely. We all will. But I want to feel right, Elegy. I want to feel at peace. Don't we deserve that? Can't you see, Nova? We did feel right. This is a sad and scary world, but we were building something better from the wreckage. Why do we have to choose between the Center and ourselves? Maybe we could talk to the Center. Maybe it could change the rules. Maybe we could just act right because we want to and because it feels good and we won't have to be afraid anymore. It's a nice thought, Nova, but is that what you were ever promised? If such a thing were possible, do you have any evidence that it's what the Center desires? But why wouldn't... Nova's head swims, her vision fades into the dark and endless tunnel. Ah yes, she is starting to remember why she left the Dustbound. Drem, Elegy, all they ever wanted was to make a fool of Nova, to trample on the sacred tasks she had received from Palisade. Long ago, before Nova had even glimpsed the open sky, she had known the malice that lurked inside her own heart. Gran Maligdan had taught her that. What had Nova what had Nova ever been hoping to gain by visiting Elegy again? She was no better than Gustine Papellum, always giving in to her basest desires for comfort and pleasure. It isn't worth it, Nova wants to scream at herself. She feels torn apart, but most of all, she is afraid. How can she possibly hold out forever? The dust. It will seep into the cracks in her shell and she will return to rot. Her purpose will spoil and disintegrate. She will be subsumed, that's a word, into the roiling pit of darkness, with only virulent regret and pain burned eternally into her dimming mind. She can hear the dust all around her. She can feel its potential in every particle of matter. The noise grows and grows and grows and grows, growing. Nova, come back to me. That's happened before, hasn't it? Before you left the first time, where were you going, Nova? When you get that look in your eyes, what are you seeing? Slowly, haltingly, the cacophony fades away. Nova's vision returns to normal. She looks up into Elegy's eyes, gentle and concerned. Nova is confused by her conflicting feelings. After a long pause, she finally speaks. I think it's the Glandalox seed. What's Glandalox seed? I received it when I was born. It connects me to the Center and gives me power to transform dust crystals into cards. The Glandalox seed holds close the memories of what I have seen. It reminds me of the dust. It reminds me of what it's capable of. It reminds me of the stakes of my mission. Thanks to the Glandalox seed, I will never lose focus on what truly matters, eradicating the dust. Nova, sweetheart, in this life many things will happen that might hurt or scare us. Sometimes, yes, we'll learn and grow and continue on our journey, but sometimes, Nova, sometimes things are just bad. There's not always a lesson. When you were young, you saw things that scared you. You were pressured with the weight of unfair expectations. Does the Glandalox seed help you understand the true nature of your fears? Does it lift you up when you reach for something more beautiful and true within yourself? Or does it feel
Or does it wield your fears against you, beating you down with insecurity until you believe you have no choice? Nova decides to stay the night. Elegy and Nova walk to the outskirts of the village, lie on a hilltop, and gaze into the starry night sky. It's stuck there. The glandular seed, I can feel it. I can feel its tendrils flex and squeeze, branching throughout my entire being. I can never ignore it. I can never be free of it, even if I wanted to. It's always going to be a part of me, Elegy. Always. That's why I can't be the one to turn against the center. I can't be the one to end this, no matter what I might think or feel. Nova, when you were born, they called you the nano cleaner, but you were the one who rose to that mantle. You were the one who molded yourself into the person who has made it this far. And now, isn't it time to form yourself once again? Isn't it time to take that power of adaptation and redirect it towards what you truly believe? As long as you are alive, Nova, that is your gift. You can always become something new. I don't know, Elegy. I just don't know if I can believe that. I don't think it's right for me to gamble on a chance like that. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe there could be another. Elegy, I have an idea. Do you think you could teach me how to dust channel? The way you became invisible to the center? Yes, of course, but why? Time passes, and eventually Nova leaves the village. I don't see any way around it. Center hid from me the true nature of the glandular seed. But does it matter? If the Anodyne will truly bring about peace and beauty like the psalmist says, then who am I to stand in the way? I was created for a purpose. Why should I be owed anything more? And yet I'm just not sure. In the end there are two choices. Achieve the Anodyne or confront the center. Although maybe I should just keep working until I'm more certain of my decision. Quiet item, Nova's dilemma. Nova can confront the center by heading to the dust prism cap in Blue Veil Center. Well, let's do that then. Let's do that and pray to Jesus and any other god who might be listening. Muhammad, Buddha, I don't know, Yahweh, anyone out there. Is this right? Is this how I do this? Yeah, because the gravity's returned to normal, yeah. It's cool. Anyone who's listening, please don't force me to refarm that dust again. I know, as I said before, it only takes 3 or 4 minutes, but really should have saved like once I'd filled everything up and before I started the Anodyne. That probably would have been sensible, but I didn't. So Blue Veil Center, that's the bridge, isn't it? That's the cap where we deposit the dust and everything. That's somewhere we can go. Is there a quicker way there from here? Yes, there is, because this place joins up to Blue Veil South, doesn't it? Here. I thought there was a crack in the wall, but then it just looked like it was just a weird glitch for a second. But no, I was right to begin with. Should always trust my initial instincts, because they're always correct. I'm never wrong about anything. I think this is probably the quickest way to get there. There's all those meta points as well. I feel like I should have been reading those. I feel like they would have expanded the lore, but I kind of didn't. And now I'm kind of like just trying to finish the game, to be honest. So plus I just spent like a solid like 10-15 minutes reading things in an American accent, and it was a bit draining. Yes, confront the center. Yes, I'm sure. I understand. You really think that you can change anything? I have a plan. Well, look what we have here, little Nova, wearing the big girl pants. You think you're really something, don't you? You really think highly of yourself, isn't that right? Yes. Ha, that's a laugh. As if you were
ever been more than a whimpering mound of self-pity.
So you're really going through with this? Yes. Even though it means turning your back on Sea Psalmist and Palisade? Yes. Well, fine then. Do things your way. We'll just see how it turns out now, won't we? My plan begins with removing the top lid of the dust prism. Maybe I can use my spark ability. Maybe I could if I could fucking get up there. Okay. Just gotta do a bit of this. Ha! Go free, dust! Nano Cleaner Nova, what is the meaning of this?
I'm worried about this behavior, young lady. It's highly risky, and we wouldn't want you to get hurt.
You don't care about me at all, do you? You just want to use me.
Not at all, Nova. You're highly prized by the Center, and you've always striven to demonstrate your worth with the utmost professionalism. The Metaclean framework was specifically designed with...
That's enough, Visionary. I told you your soulless pandering would be our downfall. Nova, we have sincerely attempted to support and guide you in our work to the best of your abilities, but that was not all you needed, was it? You needed love, caring, the nourishment of the spiritual self. You're not merely a machine to be oiled and controlled. I understand that now, Nova. Don't you see? I too feel the emptiness inside, the longing. Nova, these feelings are important. They support us to the center, to the Anodyne. I hate the Glandulock seed. I hate that it lives inside me and wraps itself around my every experience. It hurts me when I want to explore. It numbs me when I want to feel. It makes me afraid when I want to be strong. Why didn't anyone warn me? How could you let this happen? I didn't know it would be like this until it was far too late. Nova, I should think that you understand this by now. The world outside is broken, filled with lascivious temptations and destructive thoughts. Nothing of true value comes from the dust, no matter how alluring it might seem. The Center is saving you the trouble of mucking about in that cesspool of shame and heartache. It may seem that we are missing out now, but nothing out there can compare to the glory of the Anodyne. I just don't think I believe that anymore. I want to be able to feel things and see things and find my own path.
Nova, the Center has been very patient with your wandering heart, but now that patience wears thin. What choice do you imagine that you have here? Do you think that you could be anything besides the Nano Cleaner? Do you really think you can change who you are?
No, I don't. In an instant, Nova flings her body into the prism. Psalmist cries out in shock and alarm. Visionary snorts in disgust. But as Nova falls away from them, cocooned in a pillar of swirling dust, their voices fade like a distant dream. Nova thinks to herself. It would be so easy to let go. To just forget about the limits of my skin and melt into the dust. It would feel so nice to not exist. But no, that's not why I came here. I have to hang on. I have to be there. Because if I can convince them that I'm gone, then maybe, just maybe, Nova tumbles through the prism. She grows closer and closer to the bottom, and as she reaches it, her body pierces through the crystalline barrier, the burst prism spewing dust and debris in all directions. See Psalmist and see Visionary survey the aftermath of Nova's impulsive plunge. The base of the prism is damaged, dust has leaked out and suffused the air of the chamber. Nova is nowhere to be seen. No! No, she's been destroyed! Visionary, what have you done? I poured out my heart to Nova, and you broke her will.
The Center was poisoned from the start by your mindless chatter. Who was it that stoked her logical desires?
Oh, Center, forgive us. How long can this go on?
As long as it must, obviously. The Anodyne will work beautifully. It's only a matter of time. With my guidance, the next cleaner will succeed.
But the creation of a cleaner is costly, and if a new palisade is generated as well, the Center's energy stores will be left in critical condition.
A new palisade? Ha! Palisade's guidance was worse than your own. The Center briefed me on the consequences of that little experiment.
Palisade nurtures Nova's soul. Perhaps if she was still around, Nova would not have turned to such drastic measures.
Sentimental fool! You're beginning to sound like that wayward Nova. Have you forgotten what was wrought by the previous cleaner before the initiation of the Glandiac Protocol? Just trust in the center. The iteration is nearly complete. All we need to do is wait.
Sometime later. Ouch. Nova's whole body aches. Slowly she opens her eyes to see that she has landed inside the bowl-like depression of Center Sanctuary. Her body must have been torn nearly to shreds by that dive through the dust prism. She glances down to survey her wounds. Sees nothing. Her plan is working. She is successfully dust channeling, vibrating the particles around her to camouflage herself in plain sight. See Psalmist and see Visionary float above, none the wiser. And, as if on a cue, a strange sight runs into Nova's field of vision. Nova sees herself. No, a mirror image, a new cleaner. The cleaner stands on the center pedestal where Psalmist and Visionary await her. Zira, listen closely. I will now reveal to you your true purpose in the path ahead. You have been born into a war zone, Zira. Granted, it is not a contest of swords or guns, of armies or infantry. We wage war that is nearly invisible and yet wholly insidious. We face a deadly force that wrinkles the face of time as a lurking water beast ripples the surface of a lake, disrupting the clear reflection of our souls. We call it nanodust. Nova watches as C. Psalmist delivers those familiar words, this time to a new cleaner, Zira. She steels herself to execute the next stage of her plan. Her timing must be perfect. The dust around her sways in rhythmic patterns. She lets its tempo envelop her. Swish. 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 And she drops the mirage and bursts into view. See Psalmist cries out, Nova! Is that you? How? But before anyone can speak another word, Nova has flung her spark of connection directly at Zira's heart. The final act of Nanocleaner Nova. Within the heart of Nanocleaner Zira, Nova executes a desperate plan. Well, here we go then. Everything is going according to plan. You can do this, Nova. So I just have to suffer for this. There we go. If it works, it works. That was wrong, wasn't it? Oh no, hang on, I've got boxes. I'm fine, I've got boxes. Oh. Okay. Then it was wrong. It was clearly wrong. Do you wanna get popped? I don't understand. Why can I not pop this? This is a more curious puzzle than I was expecting. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay. There we go. Very good. I wasn't expecting more dungeon. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was done from a dungeoning perspective, but all right, this is gonna be some sort of trick shot. I feel you. Yeah. All right. Maybe go from the bridge. Glorious. There she is. I mean, I guess that works. The elements are nurturing from an impenetrable seal. Together they protect the Glandiloc's cave. Right. So I go into... I think I see what's happening here. I think. Possibly. I go into Zira. I remove her Glandilock seed. That's not what I needed to do there. But yeah, plot-wise, I remove Zera's Glandulock seed, and then I take over her body. Is that what's happening here? Seems kind of harsh on Zera, but she's not me. Sucks to not be me, I guess. I don't really get what I'm doing in this room. I need to get that dude on the button, obviously, but does he follow me now? I'm clearly missing something there. I'll think on it, come back to it. We've got another direction to go first. Okay, that's pretty grim, but I think I can do it. Need to be quicker. Just shoot and run. Really? Huh. Do I need to like... No, okay. At least this one I have some semblance of knowledge about what I'm meant to do with it. The other room was just baffling. What if I do like this? No, that was absolutely not the answer. I don't know how to make it go further. Unless I'm just need to be even quicker and be like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that should have been easier than it was. Cradle of the milk. Well, I need a key here, and it's quite obvious that the key is going to be on the other side, so fucking A. We're gonna have to work out that puzzle after all. This is gonna be a long fucking video. I'm aware of that now. I'm fully aware that maybe I should have just cut it off after the first ending and maybe gone for the second ending in a separate video, but I didn't think it would be this long, you know? I really don't get it. I've got all these boxes for a reason, right? Oh, hang on. What a surprise, it's not that difficult, I'm just dumb. Right, okay, I understand this a bit better now. That didn't do anything. Cool. That didn't do anything. Equally cool. And we can't really move it into the right direction now. How are we meant to do this, actually? If you want to get it on that middle button... Oh, we can suck it. Maybe I was on the right path after all, actually. No, that doesn't work. Whew. This really is a thinking man's game all of a sudden. What if? Oh, okay. We don't actually have to hold down all the buttons, we just have to press them. If I hadn't just completely fucked that up, that would have been the solution. I've got it, okay. I thought, I wasn't realising the buttons were staying indented after I pressed them. I thought I had to like leave him on the button, but... Oh, I'm just a big old dum-dum. As has previously been expressed at multiple times during this playthrough. There we go. All these options we got now. I guess we'll go up. certain there's a way of getting through those without hurting myself, but I'm fucked if I know what it is. We're gonna have to, like... Oh, hang on, actually, we can kill 2 of these by dragging them into spikes. How we get the other 2 is a very, very perplexing question right now. The one on everyone's lips. Because I can totally just, like... Okay. Alright. Well, that's something. I get you. Read you loud and clear. I'll still kill these 2 the old-fashioned way, because why wouldn't I? Oh! There we go. Excellent. And that is a key. Right, we only needed 1 of those, I think, but nevertheless, I'm curious about what's in the other directions. Almost certainly stuff I'm going to need at some point, I imagine. Alright, there we go. I mean, this is easy enough, right? I am certain there is a way of getting across these with... Oh yeah, I can just shoot them. What? Why would you expect me to use one of my 2 mechanics while trying to work out how to cross some spikes in a game? That is asking an awful lot of me. Okay, now this direction just sort of keeps going, doesn't it? That died. But I think we're going to need it. How do we make it not die? Can we shoot it to knock it backwards? No, but we can shoot the fucking spikes, can't we, Joe? I'm gonna die. Oh, damn. You know, if this had only been a standard length episode, that sneeze never would have happened. Would have been a sneeze-free Anodyne episode, but... Fuck's sake, how did it not hit? How did it not hit any of those fucking shots? Ugh! I'm not gonna lie, this one's aggravating. This one's getting my goat. This one's rustling my jimmies, as they like to say on the internet. Come on, over here now. One more step. Fucking... Why? How did that not hit it? This game, dude. This game. This end is absolutely hard mode. This end is the end for the true gamers only. Okay, I didn't even drop health this time. That was right on target. How do I get better than that? I don't. Have to bring him slightly closer, don't I? Suck a dick. Suck a dick, Anodyne 2. Take a big, meaty, veiny cock in your face. Because that's what you want. That's clearly what you want. That's your favourite. Right, shoot me here. No! Stop dying! Please stop dying. Oh, if I could stop dying too, that would also be really cool. Still got my key, so that's fine. I have to go back through all this shit again though. You know what? I've made an executive decision. That's not how you do that. I've made an executive decision. This is going to be split into 2 parts. This is going to be a 2-parter. I've never done that before. Split a single recording into 2 parts. But I've had like 2-hour-long videos on various games before on this channel, and they're just silly. No one wants a video that long, so I'm going to cut it up into bite-sized chunks. That went to shit at the end there. That's my idea of bite-sized chunks, and most people's ideas of bite-sized chunks are very different. When I say that, I mean like a 40-minute video. But, yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see where I decide to cut it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see my future editing decisions. I've never had to edit before. Crazy shit. Right. Got truly fucked in that room, which means this one's going to be even more fun. Although to be fair, I've always been doing this on fuck all health, haven't I? So, right. There we go. Whew. It's better be worth it. It's a key. Probably need it. Probably need the key. I don't know what else it could possibly have been at this point in the game. It's not going to be a tri-lock collar part. It's not going to be a card. Key was... Why is the map saying I could have still gone up? Oh, it isn't. It's just the map doesn't track beyond a few tiles. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Down here, then. Let me just real quick. Just real quick. I don't trust myself to not die, honestly. I mean, I can go left and right anyway, but... Okay. I see. That's how it is. Oh, come on. Come on, down there. Stop hitting me and hit Spiky Ball. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Just pop all these fuckos first real quick. No! No! Good thing I saved, I guess. That is really hard. It probably doesn't look really hard, but trust me. Trust me when I say it's thoroughly waxing my taint right now. I'm not very good at it at all. If I do it this way around, probably makes absolutely no difference, but no, go down. At least kill this one. Thank you. Right. I'll go down there. This is going to be way harder because those spikes are there. Definitely had it right going the other way first. Oh no, he doesn't get hit by the spikes. That's fine. Up. And... Yes! Good. Whew. That was harder than it had any right to be. Alright, we'll open this. Why not? What does this say? Rooms of the Reguloid. Ah, yes, the Reguloid. She who desires to pass must pay with her own blood. Easy. I guess I must pay with my own blood here as well. Can you, nope, that didn't work. I need you to hurt me. I don't know how I can achieve that with all these spikes around, but I'm trying. And that kills him too. This is really something. Go to the far end and then turn round. That still just kills him. There's no like shooting diagonally is the thing. And each of the 4 cardinal directions just kill the fucker. Obviously there's a way of doing it. Oh, of course there's a fucking way of doing it. Am I literally retarded? Don't answer that. Yeah, okay, I got this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Those stay down so briefly. Where did he go? I think I might have killed him. There we go. Wow, that was some timing. I'm very proud of myself with that one. I want this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want it. Clearly need to use it to hurt myself somehow. And I feel like those teleporters are in some way relevant. Yes. Maybe. Maybe yes. I think that's what I need to do, but shit ain't easy. That might have been enough. If I'd just not done fucked up, it would have probably been good. There we go. Golly gee willikers. Alright. Okay. Okay. Simple as that, I guess. That was fairly simple compared to the previous ones. I remember you. Woof, woof, woof. Intruder, intruder, woof, woof. Little Reguloid makes me so nice and comfy. Oh, I go into the Reguloid now. Wow, this is just so much. There's just so much in this ending. Yeah, you die, Reguloid. I don't need you. Sarah's Reguloid has been annihilated. A seal to the Glandelox cave has been broken. What I'd like to hear. Now we just need to kill good old Egg. Oh look, he's having a panic attack. Did you destroy little Reguloid? What are you doing? I'm doing what makes me happy. I.e. ruining someone's life. That's the only reason I'm doing this, just to upset you. Zara. You think you're cool just because you're not me? Well, you're not. I am much cooler than you, who is not me. You know what I mean? Chamber of the Cereal. Aha. It all seems Oh yeah, those things are in the way. They're not just background scenery. Oh, what did I hit then? I hit nothing then. I hit nothing. Stop being pedantic, video game. It's not becoming. Well, there is apparently a wall here. It looks like it's just like a hole, but it's apparently a wall, according to this game. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Let's try again. To be fair, I do get one extra shot by the looks of it, so... How did I do that last time? How was I so good at that game, briefly? Just do this, it makes it easier. Not a chance. I really feel like I should be able to shoot across this gap. Oh, well, that's not how you do it, is it? That was a done fuck up of the done fuck upiest variety. Yeah. That wasn't even the one I was aiming to kill, but it worked. Thank you. I don't know why that was so difficult for me previously. Okay, you kill that. And then kill that. Are we not done? Do I need to kill you too? That's fine. Oh, this one was easy. How easy was this? A piece of piss. Into the cereal I go. Oh, the cereal moves though. The cereal is a true boss monster. Far more powerful than the regulator thing ever was. I'll just stand here and just, yeah, this works. Oh, cereal-based apocalypse. Bit of a snap, crackle and pop in here. Zera's Centerberry Crunch cereal has been destroyed. A seal to the Glandilocks cave has been broken. Miss Nova, what happened to the cereal? Right, so we have but one more direction to go, which will hopefully get us the key to that remaining locked area. Which will get us whatever the other thing was that we needed for a healthy breakfast. It's amazing how I just say that. Amazing how that's the thing I just said. Part of the goal for this game is to get myself the things needed for a healthy breakfast. I'm quite proud of myself how quickly I worked this puzzle out though. I'm very smart sometimes, you know. Not often, but sometimes I'm quite the little brain box. These guys can fuck off. I don't know what I ever did to them. How the fuck am I meant to get back though is the question. Can I no, oh, well fuck it, I'll just suffer. Oh, ooh, ooh. By the skin of my teeth, which is a very odd saying because last I checked, teeth do not have skin. If they did, it would be kinda nightmarish, honestly. Can you imagine having like flesh where your teeth should be? Doesn't that just sound awful? It's amazing how just slight changes like that to the human physique are some of the most terrifying things. The slime problem. A youthful slime bursting with potential, an elderly slime full of experience. Who deserves to live? I mean, slime problem solved itself. Well, fuck you, dude. See, in this case, they're all youthful slimes. I see, that just made things worse. Interesting. So we need to bring the bomb to the spiky without hitting the slimes. That is actually not the answer. Huh. How is that not the answer? That had to have been the answer, surely. That does that, but that you can't kill any of the baby slimes. I actually don't understand. Did it just fuck up? I feel like that must have been what I was supposed to have done, right? Yeah, it was. Fuck you not counting the first time. Okay, this one's gonna be awful. Oh, there we go. These fucking baby slimes, dude. Keeping them alive is literally the worst. It's literally the worst. And this is the best angle of approach, though, because I can do that, and then this. Oh, and okay, whatever. You wanna come over here, and then over there. Oh shit! And then over there. Nope, missed. And then over there. Stop hitting the fence. And then over. Yes. No. 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 Okay. New thought. What if I do this? Get that fucko first. I don't know why I was getting this one first, actually. It's kind of dumb to get that one first, because that's the easiest one to get. I think, yeah, that was... I'm on the right track with that. Do this. I'll go... No. Go. Go like that. Just push him into him. Fuck it. I'll take damage, I don't care. As long as the slimes live. That's all that matters to me. Don't care. I'm already through. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? This thing. I need this thing. Hello, thing. Can't really remember what you were. You're purple and glorious, though. Was it just an egg? Was it? No, it was the milk. Yeah, the yolk milk has been evaporated. A seal to the Glandilox cave has been broken. God, I need a piss. 2-hour recording sessions aren't fun. But here I am, sticking it out. I'm here to the end. Ah, the milk is gone! Mr. Glandilock is going to be so sad! Mr. Glandilock is going to suffer by my hand. Mr. Glandilock is the worst of people. And you shall soon see. You shall soon see, Zara, what my age and wisdom has wrought. What my time on this planet before you were even born will achieve for both of us. Possibly a final boss fight. Possibly just the end of the game. Yeah, it looks like a boss fight. Miss Nova, I don't understand. What are you doing here? Glandilock, I'm here to remove you from Zara. She deserves to live without you inside of her, constricting her. But don't you understand, Miss Nova? I am a vital part of Zara. I connect her to the center. I give her the power that she needs to face the dust. Without me, she would be nothing, an empty egg, hollowed out and purposeless. No, I'm the one who is lost, trapped between irreconcilable worlds even, chained to a cause I cannot serve. But Zara, she has a beautiful shell, a wonderful egg. Let her fill herself with everything. That is life. Don't mistake opportunity for death. Zara will be something truly astonishing. She will grow into a life that I could never imagine. I hate you, Miss Nova. You are being very naughty. I'm telling on you, Miss Nova. A Glandilox seed should never be removed. Never, never, never. You think she'd be better off without me? She'll be filled with yucky dust and poison before you can even say Glandylock, and it'll be all your fault. Oh, how I hate you. Oh, how I hate you so much. I want to kill you now, Miss Nova. I'm going to kill you to death. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. We can hit the spiky ball. This is good news. Oh no, do we have to hit the red? We have to hit the red bit. Got you. I understand. I didn't see the red bit at first because it was in the spiky ball. There we go. Now we suck this up and probably shoot it at the big boy, right? Right in the face. Pow, right in the kisser. Oh. Okay. That was kind of gross. Oh, and now we go inside the... Oh wow, this is a multi-layered little boss fight, isn't it? What do we do here? I guess we go places. Fight mini bosses? This is fine. This is something I can do. This is a lot easier than the dragon, let's put it that way. Oh, we need to shoot the spikes into... I didn't realise we had to shoot the spikes into it. I was just shooting it. It was pure coincidence that I was succeeding there. There we go, got him. Oh, and then we go out and then do phase 1 again and then go back in and fight another one. What did you do to me, you little virus? Oh, I am going to crush your little body against the walls. Come here. Oh, there's a new mechanic. The shooty thing. Speaking of a shooty thing, I should probably be doing that. Stop shooting me, shooty thing. Ow! That's not nice. Not nice at all. I know the other one's going to activate after I do this second mini boss. I can see it coming. Honestly, if you couldn't see it coming, you'd probably be a little bit slow on the uptake. Oh, it's nice of it to fully heal you every time, though. I didn't realise that. I thought that those hearts had to last me, but okay. Okay, this is fine. It's just the same thing again, only there's a bit of a dance party going on. A bit of a disco flooring thing. Come on, you mighty squid. Is this all you've got? I am the Great Nova. I have conquered all. I have fought my way to the good end, and I intend to make it mine. It'll be rightfully mine. You're still alive. What are you? I'm gonna kill you so much. I'm going to smear you all over Xeris' insides. Probably is. This phase looks hard. Look at all this. Look at all this. Let's look at all this. Help. Help, this is awful. Come on. Come on, a few more. Oh, that would have been real nice if it had hit. That would have been real good to have hit with right then. To have done a successful hit. Would have been really real good. It's fine, we did it. Probably actually shoot the heart now though. There we go. Alright, one more to go. Time for the green boy. I don't know what happens if I go back into the other rooms, and I don't intend to find out. What's your gimmick then? Oh, you just shoot at me. Wonder if it's coincidental that I went into the easiest one first, or if the easiest... It just depends entirely on what order you do them in. Like the blue one would have been shooting at me now if I come at it last, you know. I honestly don't know. And I never will. Unless I replay this game, which might happen, I guess. It might happen. It's not really the sort of game you replay. It's not the game you're really in for the gameplay, you know. It's more of a story-based experience. A narrative journey. I meant to be doing this? Meant to be shooting it? No, let's keep sucking. Sucking seems to be doing something more than shooting. Miss Nova. She is so yucky and so mean. She is so sad. And she will kill us all. Sorry, Glandalock, you big old poop stain. Zira, darling, be free. You deserve more than what the Center will offer you. Can't even begin to imagine what you will do. Zira, can you hear me? How do you feel? No. What's happening, Zira? Help me! Zira's body shakes violently, but Nova can still make out the look of confusion and terror on the young cleaner's face. Nova reaches out to her, but Zira's physical form crumples down like paper, as though the atmosphere suddenly pressed in on her with 100-fold force. Nova screams. Zira's red skirt settles with a gentle flutter atop her shriveled remains. Well now, was that your big plan, Nova? To remove Zira's Glandalock seed? Ha ha ha! Well, points for creativity, but you have sadly miscalculated. Nova, it's like we always said, the Glandalock seed is extremely important. A newly hatched cleaner cannot possibly survive outside its egg without a direct link to the center's energy. No, it was supposed to be her. I just wanted her to be free. I wanted things to be different this time. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. You disgust me, Nova. Do you think that you deserve your own body? Your own life? Everything you have comes from the center. Everything good about you is just a generous gift. You irascible dust lover. I see your desires, your pathetic fantasies. Don't make me laugh. You were never made for romantic flights of fancy. Nova, you were made to be a helper, to have a servant heart and to find satisfaction in these simple tasks. But no, that was never enough for Nova, was it? You had to grab for more and more like a slobbering child. Give me my palisade, give me my dustbound, give me my Zira. How much time and energy have you wasted making yourself miserable by living at cross purposes with your true nature? You look ridiculous. You must know that. You must know what you look like in the eyes of the center. I'm going to punish you now, Nova. I take no pleasure in this, but it's for your own good. The center has tried for too long to coddle you into the right choices. Now you must face the consequences. See, Visionary grabs Nova by the collar, lifting her into the air. He raises an arm to strike. Nova hangs her head, her legs dangling pitifully in the air. All of this, was it all for nothing? In the end, this must be what she deserves. But strangely, Nova feels a warmth inside her chest. Unbidden by Nova, a tiny spark creeps slowly from her body, lighting up the space between herself and Visionary. You are the nano cleaner. Yes, but you are more than that. You're a person with feelings and needs and desires. I want you to know, Nova, that all of this matters, every part of you. Work and play, joy and sadness, strength and weakness. There's room in the world for Nova. Palisade. If you created me, then you should really understand by now. I am my own being. I am compelled by my heart and my mind. You have forfeit the right to me, to all of us, by our very nature. We exist, we are beautiful, and you have no claim to us. Said Drem Kanako, not Nova, as I originally assumed. Let's just read these in my voice, because I don't know what the punchline's going to be. And now, isn't it time to form yourself once again? Isn't it time to take that power of adaptation and redirect it towards what you truly believe? As long as you live, Nova, that is your gift. You can always become something new. LGBT. You hurt me?
Psalmist, the center requires your energy. The services have been appreciated, but now you belong to me.
Oh, yes, of course. This is what the center requires. Consume me, visionary.
The fuck am I looking at? Yes, yes.
Goodbye, Nova. I only ever wanted the best for you. Psalmist, you don't have to do this. Well, it's a nice thought. You're so much like her, you know, Palisade. Always thinking outside the box, always pushing the limits. Visionary, I would like to know what happened to Palisade.
What difference does it make?
I don't know, I just always told myself it was an accident, that she hurt herself while attempting some unsafe Palisade antics. That she only had herself to blame, but it was the center, wasn't it?
We're wasting time here, Psalmist. What is your point?
I could believe that I've outlived my usefulness, that I would deserve to be scrapped for energy at the drop of a hat, but her? And Nova? I just don't understand. What am I giving my life for? What could be worth this sort of cruelty?
Have you forgotten, old one? The center's perfect plan was never ours to comprehend. All we may do is walk this path together. Now it's time to let go, Psalmist. You know you could never hope to escape my grasp.
Nova, I think I understand. I think I see you now. There are things that can become, things that are worse than dust. The psalmist smiles gently at Nova and closes her eyes. In one sweeping movement, she strums a final discordant glissando upon her instrument. Her body begins to shimmer and dissolve. In its place, several rainbow-hued shards of dust crystal float gently into the air.
Oh, what a sickening display. No matter, I already digested enough of her to deal with you.
Panting with hunger, Sea Visionary drags his body towards Nova. Closer, closer. Suddenly, it's almost too fast to comprehend. Dust shards had ripped into Visionary from above, knocking him back again and again until he advanced no longer. Psalmist?
Only a matter of time. The center is New Thailand. You cannot escape who you are.
See Visionary's body explodes and fizzles into the air. Silence at last, and stillness. Surrounded by so much death, and yet Nova remains alive. She feels disappointed. She wasn't expecting to be the one to make it through this. Nova turns to the small pile of clothes left behind by Zera. A strange and soft little cairn. What a senseless loss. What a foolish and horrible mistake. But wait, no, could it be? Did the folds of cloth just shift? There must be a trick of the light, Nova thinks, and yet there it is again. Gently Nova sifts through the pile until she comes across a strange and tiny being. Begins to cry. Awkwardly Nova picks it up. What was it the psalmist said? A newly hatched cleaner cannot possibly survive outside its egg without a direct link to the center's energy. Nova ponders this for a while. She remembers what Drem Kanako taught her about food and sleep. Perhaps there could be another way for this little one. Perhaps with Nova's guidance. Zera. I wanted so badly to give up my life for yours. My heart ached for the sweet penance of annihilation. In the end, it wasn't even an option. I'm afraid, Zera. I'm afraid of what it means to live life for myself, but maybe you will be too. Maybe we all are. Maybe my gift to you will not be the life that I sacrifice, but the life that I live. Somewhere far beyond the boundaries of everything I once knew. Zera, the cutie pie. Like a person, but small. 100% certified Glandilock free. Infinite potential. Nova, the captain. Former nano cleaner. Sad but determined. Inexplicable urge to say ahoy. Mommy. Nova breathes in the briny air as they sail further and further from the shores of New Thailand. She turns to smile at the tiny form of Zera who coos with pleasure. Well, I guess this is it, huh? Says Nova. Suddenly, glowing form spins out of Wolgali's head and starts running in wild circles around the small deck. It couldn't be. Ash Beatty of the Dustbound? A dumbfounded Nova is knocked off balance by the energetic child. Nova slips in the air, hopelessly reaching for a handrail until Nova is caught mid-fall by a firm yet gentle embrace. She is held by none other than Elegy Beatty. Nova whispers to Elegy, I don't know anything. I don't know what is out there or even what is inside of me. Elegy lifts Nova to her feet and looks out at the horizon. She gives Nova's shoulder a little squeeze. That is the beauty of an ocean, she says. The end. Fucking hell. Okay. So when I found the bad end, and when I was a bit disappointed in the bad end, there was a reason for that. What an ending. What a game. What a fucking game. Jesus Christ. These sort of games are the reason I enjoy playing video games, honestly. Like, this isn't any fancy high-budget, state-of-the-art, amazing graphics, fluid combat. It's pretty clunky. It's pretty ugly. You know, the game is more of a framework to just get its narrative across, and that's fine. That's fine. Obviously, not all games can be narrative heavy like this, but this one decides to focus on that, and it does it hella well. So many heart-wrenching, touching, individual, short mini stories held together by this fucking major plot of Nova going through her life and trying to come to terms with what she is and how she can live her life for herself and all that. Very, very cool. Honestly, this might just be, you know, the post-orgasmic chill. The oh look, I've just finished a game, it's fresh in my mind sort of state of mind. But that genuinely was one of the best stories I've ever encountered in a video game. That was so good. As I say, the gameplay wasn't amazing, but it was enough to hold together what needed to be held together. The 2D segments in particular were quite decent, to be fair. The little puzzles and that, especially in that last dungeon, there's some smart shit going on. Music was good when it wasn't grating. There was sometimes a bit of abrasiveness to it that was a little bit uncomfortable to listen to, and that was probably intentional. I noticed it was around Center City that the more grating, abrasive, I think I just repeated those two words twice, words come up, so it was probably meant to feel that way, but I wouldn't say it was a perfect soundtrack or anything. And obviously, as I say, the graphics were very evocative of the PS1 era. Very, I mean, that's what they were going for, clearly. It was a coherent, consistent art style that worked, but obviously there's no arguing that it looks a bit shitty. So I'm not saying it was a perfect game, but it was a very good game. It was a very good game. A game probably, honestly, right here and now, my game of the year. Whether that changes, there's some good shit lined up on the horizon, so it might not keep my game of the year grading. But at the moment, super good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I loved the first Anodyne, and this one shits on it from a great height, honestly. This is above and beyond what I was expecting from the sequel. So, good job, Mirana Kitaka and Sean Hantani. You people are great developers, honestly. Honestly, A+. Can't wait to see what comes out of these guys next. Obviously, that's probably a bit preemptive to be saying, considering this game has only just come out, but you know, definitely going to be on my radar from now on. Should probably go back and check out that other game they made, actually. There was another one, another 2D one that came out between Anodyne and All Our Asias, whatever it was called, which I might have to have a look at, just based off the general high quality of these guys' output. Fucking A. There's more. There's more! This game never ends!
Another fine day in robust Bound Village. Everything appears to be in its proper place. I started out cockney for a second there, but that's not what I am. Thank the centre for its marvellous design. What wondrous... Wait a second. I've never seen this here before. There's a note written underneath it. Dear Drem, we hope you enjoy eating this bowl of soup. Remember, eating is like reverse talking. Sincerely, Nova and Elegy. Bowl of soup? Eating? What is this mumbo jumbo? It says it's from Nova and Elegy? Ah yes, that peculiar pink lady. Well, this clearly doesn't belong here. I better throw it out before the world gets around. Yes, just gonna toss it in the trash now. On the other hand, maybe I'd better investigate more closely. For the centre, of course. It smells kind of nice, actually. Really nice, well. Talking is when words come out of your mouth, so perhaps eating is when soup goes into your mouth. Yes, that's the only logical interpretation I can think of. I'd suppose just a bite couldn't hurt, right? Yeah, here goes nothing. Slurping noises.
Sean Hantani walks out from behind the UI and waves at you. It seems that Sean would like to give you a message. Hi there, you've reached the end of the story of Nova and New Thailand. Marina and I are so glad you finished our game, but I heard the Meta Shop got a new shipment in. There was something suspicious in the Nexus too. I wonder what that could be. When you reload your save file, you'll be back in Bluevale Centre as if Nova never confronted the Centre. You may wish to investigate these aforementioned new things. Okay, farewell. Be safe. Now, we're done. Yes, okay, he clearly hinted that there's some extra bonus content to be seen, but I think we're going to wrap up this Let's Play here. It's been long enough, and I have been needing a piss for over an hour. So, once again, fucking great game. I thoroughly encourage even if you just watch this whole playthrough and know exactly how it goes, give them your money anyway. Go buy Anodyne 1 if you've not seen or played that. Go buy anything from these guys. Donate to their Patreon. They've probably got one. I don't know. But support indie developers like this, because the games industry needs more developers like this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you for another Let's Play. I don't know what I'm playing next. I haven't really thought about it. But as I said, I'm going to split this into 2 episodes anyway, so I've got a little bit of time to think. And I will see you around, I guess. Bye for now.